is going on, Adventure Nation? Everybody was asking for a quick update on the property, so we're gonna do just a super quick update here. I don't want to film too much out here because the place is a mess. We've got stuff everywhere because we've been moving things around. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, really.
Well, especially lately, because right now is when we're starting to make a little bit of changes. So we're literally moving things around, RVs around and everything, to make room for the projects we're having soon.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So this is where Lori's mom's RV was just yesterday. Now we've moved it over here. I'm not gonna, again, get into too much of that because we haven't picked everything up yet, but we wanted to get this video out. So this is where the bodega is going to be. And the bodega is just basically a small warehouse, small garage storage. Down here is called a bodega. It was going to be 3x5 up until just a few minutes ago.
And that's a nice thing that we came out and measured that because in our head we're like, oh, that's plenty of space. And right now we start measuring and knowing what we're going to put inside, we realize we don't have enough room. So we're going to have to add an extra meter to the sides.
Right. This bodega is basically going to serve as the laundry room for the casita, plus a little bit of extra storage. And when we put the ATV in the space, we realized that we're not going to have enough room for any shelving or anything on the one side. So if we give ourselves another meter, then we'll be good. So basically we are 5 meters this way, and we were going to be 3 meters this way, and now we're going to go 4 meters. And this is actually measured out to 4 meters where these stakes are. And the ATV is parked approximately where it will be, just inside of the door. And yeah, that should be it. And of course, along this wall here will be washer, dryer, and a water heater will be along there. So to give ourselves that extra space, we're going to add that meter and go instead of 3x5, 4x5.
I might as well. We're already doing it. It's one of those things that we already go a little bit extra than just too tight. And this is not going to be the eventual like storage for the whole property. This is our first storage where we want to put some of the stuff when we live north, hopefully next summer.
Right, and it'll be like my little workshop for stuff.
And to store tools and to store kayaks and stuff like that. But the main storage area eventually is going to be Paul's going to have his own garage for his stuff, and that's going to be the bigger storage area.
And in the main garage will go where our RV is now.
Yes.
All right, Lori, what do we got here?
These are the initial plans for the bodega and the casita. So yesterday when we were measuring all the bodega that we have it at 3x5 meters size, we realized it's just too tight. So this is gonna have to be widened an extra meter. But basically this is a layout of the casita. The entrance is from the main road, and then you have like your living area, your dining area, an L-shaped kitchen, your bathroom area that there's a lot of notes because this is the first revision, so we are making a lot of changes to this. But this is the bedroom, the closet area, and from the outside there's gonna be outside stairs to go into the roofs of the bodega and the house, so we can see the ocean from there, because we have a pretty nice view of the water from there.
Very cool. What's the house look like? Do you have the other elevations?
The elevations that's in the other plan?
The elevations are, yeah, the front and back and all that kind of stuff.
Well, these are like...
Sorry, I'm an architectural expert, so I know all these fancy words. No, this is called this is elevación lateral, so it's elevation,
yeah,
lateral
like
elevation.
The right one and the left one.
Right.
But this is basically how the front of the house. No, this is the front of the house.
Oh,
this
that's
is the main door. That is gonna be changes on the look of it. And these are the outdoor stairs, and that was gonna be the entrance to the bodega back there behind the stairs. And this is the side area that is gonna be a living room window, and then they need to add a little bathroom window, and this is gonna be more like a utility area for propane tank and that. And this is gonna be the other side, that is a bedroom window, like it's a privacy window to the other side, and then the kitchen window. And sliding doors were changed from window to sliding doors. And this is the main entrance to the bodega. There's gonna be a double door, so we can drive the quad in.
So that's the back of the house, looking towards
the front.
Yeah.
The back of the house.
Yeah, so that's where we had the quad parked yesterday to try and simulate that. So yeah, we're gonna widen this out another meter.
Another meter, yeah.
Which probably means we're gonna have to shift the house this way a little bit, right? Or you're gonna wind up taking some of this
otherwise there is not that much of a wall there. It will be all door. So yeah, we're gonna have to just shift the house to the right a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure the architect's gonna love that.
I'm sure with a click of a button she can do everything.
Cool. That looks awesome. I like it.
Yes.
Now, some of you may be wondering, well, why aren't you just building the casita in the other house? And it's just a whole thing that I don't know how much of that we want to get into. We were going to stay, then we weren't going to stay, and we were going to leave. And if we were going to leave, we didn't want to start the project building. And then once it got too late to where it was going to be too hot, then we weren't going to build the house. So we're actually staying now in Mexico for the summer, and it's going to be super hot. So to start a major project like the house will be it'll be too much, but we can bang out this the bodega here within the next couple of months and get it done before it's super hot, although it's getting hot already.
Yes.
Today was, I think, I looked 88 in the RV at about 55% humidity, and that's without any AC on. And
yeah, humidity is starting to climb. All winter was in the low 40s, high 30s, low 40s, and right now it's in the 50s. And once we get into the summer, it's gonna be what, 80s, high 80s.
Yeah.
In humidity. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
So it gets pretty bad. But that's it on what we've got going on. Just a little quick shorty of what's happening.
Also, for now, the bodega help us also for storm shelter. So
right.
For just 1 or 2 days out of the year that there's a big storm coming, we can just go in there just for the day, and then that's it.
Right. Yeah, we'll use it as a storm shelter for sure, because we should be able to get it done way before the actual big storms come, and then yeah, we can have a bailout room if we need it, so that we don't have to go in on the other side of town, or we don't have to go to the neighbors. If we go stay in town, then we get blocked off from coming back out here because the arroyos fill up with water. So we don't want to do that. We'd rather stay out here somewhere. So that'll give us the opportunity to do that as well. Mm-hmm. We did get our mini splits. I just started the setup and prep for Lorena's mom's RV. And then we've got the idea on how we're going to do ours. We don't want to do either of the two mini splits permanently in these RVs because they're motorhomes and need to go down the road. So we figured ways to do it so that it can be pretty temporary.
I think in my mom's, we don't really mind doing a more permanent setup, because when it gets sold, hopefully for next season, that one is gonna go with it. Fridge that we installed, it has a brand new fridge. It's gonna have a brand new mini split, so all that can go with this.
Yeah, this old Winnebago Chieftain, it's not gonna really go down the road ever again, I don't think. It's an 87 and it runs good, but
it's like
it's
45,000 miles. It's
yeah, it doesn't have very many miles on it, but it just, when I drove it here, it was crazy wobble down the road, and it just has sat for so long that it just really is not that roadworthy.
All this just to say, it's not going anywhere. So if there's permanent changes like that, is for somebody that's gonna stay here anyway, and it's gonna need that mini split anyway.
Right.
Now on ours is gonna be a totally temporary setup, and so we can take that down before we leave or for next season, and we will probably put that mini split in the actual bodega.
Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. Bodega or in the casita, one of the two.
One of the two, yeah, at that point.
But definitely don't want to make it permanent in our coach for sure. So, yeah, that's it. That's where we are. So we're going to be staying down here. And if any of you guys are crazy enough to come down in the summertime, say hello.
Love fishing in the summer.
Fishing, yeah, great fishing in the summer. The ocean is actually rougher in the summer, which is weird, and we'll show you some of that.
Not too rough, but rougher.
But rougher, and we'll show you a little bit of that this summer, and that's about it.
The update, so far.
That's the update. The property is still...
I have to say,
go ahead.
We're working already with an architect, so I already had the meetings with the architect. We already choosing everything, and right now we're working intensely in the bodega and my mom's casita, what it's gonna be. We still have not started on the main property because that's gonna be a secondary construction. It's gonna be later after, like the more urgent matter is gonna be the casita. So that's what we're starting to work on, and it's I have no idea how big of a process it was to think about every single detail of everything is gonna go and everything is permanent. So yes, it's like it's definitely something to go through, but it's kind of exciting too at the same time. It's like it's stressful and exciting at the same time. Yep. But the plan should be done within the next 2 weeks.
Awesome. And I'll show a little bit of the plan as we have it right now, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool to see everything coming together. Of course, it's going to change a little bit because now the bodega is going to get a little bit better, bigger. I'm sure that's going to make her really happy.
I don't think she minds.
You don't think she minds?
No.
All right, but the rest of the property is still, everything's clear, and nothing is growing back yet over the winter. But of course, the summer is going to come, the humidity is going to come, rains will come, and then it'll just be weeds again, and we have to just keep it clean as much as possible.
For the first time in my life, I have been gardening. I have been growing vegetables, and literally, first time in my life, I've never done that before. I'm a city girl. I grew up on a concrete jungle.
Let's show them some of your garden. Come on, check it out.
This is my garden. And like my garden is.
What have you got here?
All these are cherry tomatoes because we love salads, especially in the summer, not to heat up their.
Oh, and your mom just picked them all. Oh, there's one over here. There's one. Look, we can show. There's one there, but your mom just picked them all earlier.
There's a lot of like the little green ones already growing there, but.
Yeah, we've been enjoying some tomatoes out of there for salads and stuff. Look, there's a few more in there that are not quite ready yet.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
Here is our bed, and it has like a lot of cilantro that I need to use it because the time of the year is gonna bolt soon, so I need to use that one. Some mini radishes. This is the second round. We already harvested the first round of radishes.
And they were delicious.
Yeah, lettuce.
We've been eating lettuce like there's no tomorrow.
Salad all the time, and those are tiny Tim tomatoes. So they're like tiny cherry tomato bushes too. That I was curious about growing them because they're supposed to be very small bushes with a lot of fruit. So.
And then what about the other ones over here?
And just quick,
what's this?
These are little grapefruit trees. Well, eventually gonna be grapefruit.
Really?
And because we have a friend of ours and she has a lot of citruses, Valerie and Jamie, is like they have citruses and they gave us some of their grapefruits and they were so delicious. I actually got the seeds and planted them.
Oh, really? Those are from Valerie and Jimmy's stuff?
Yeah, I have that and I have lime, yellow lemon.
Oh, very cool. And then these are the full-size tomatoes over here, right?
Yeah, those are the full-size tomatoes. I have some garlic and sprinkle in different places. Some garlic over there. More cherry tomatoes.
Oh yeah, look, there's one there that's almost ready to harvest. That's cool. Oh yeah, more cherry tomatoes.
This one is full already. And look, these ones are also getting up there.
Yep, they're almost ready to go. It's been really cool just walking out and grabbing stuff out of your own garden, isn't it?
Yeah.
My little farmer girl.
I just come out with my little basket and I just grab lettuce and radishes and little tomatoes, make my salad.
Cool.
This is going to be tangerine or tangelos, like people call it. And this one is my newest plant. Bought it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's still not planted, but this is an avocado tree. So
we'll be eating avocados in what, 6 years, 8 years, something like that?
Well, no, the guy told me, and he has an avocado farm himself, so he gave me a lot of tips. But he said within 2 years we should be harvesting avocados. All
right, so that thing will be dead in 6 months, and then we'll have to go get another one.
You have no faith in me. Oh, and the rosemary. I forgot about
the rosemary tree. Yeah. Rosemary bush.
And in other parts of the garden, we have cucumber, we have squashes, and we have certain seeds for jalapeno pepper.
The squash looked like it was ready to go.
There's one, if you want to go quick.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
So these are the squashes. There are two different kind of squashes. This is one that is round squash, and you can see one in there already. I don't know if you can.
I don't know if we can see it down
over there.
Over here? Oh yeah. Okay.
There's one over there.
Yeah, you see it starting to come up there with the flower.
And this is your regular zucchini squash. We already harvested the first one. The second one is already growing.
Oh, is that right? We already ate one?
My mom got it. She got the first one. And that's gonna be ours. And cool. There's more coming out too.
Awesome. Very cool. And then from this here, we're harvesting internet from satellites.
So yes. So
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's like never done this. I've always wanted to try it, and it's kind of cool. It gets you out of the house and doing some outdoorsy stuff. I'm not very outdoorsy. I'm like an indoor rat, so it gets me out.
The city girl from Mexico doing her farming. That's awesome. All right, that's it. That's the update for the property. So hopefully that'll quench a little bit of the informational thirst that people were having. There was a few people reaching out going, what's going on with the property? That's it. Not a whole lot, really.
Yeah, this winter has been a lot of computer work. So we have been not even hanging out with friends, not even going out as much as we do usually. We've been on the computer just all the time, just working.
Working on the website. That's up and running.
Yes.
paulandlorena.com, of course. And we want to thank everybody that's out checking that out, and of course checking out the Amazon stuff, and that's all very, very cool. We appreciate the support on that. But yeah, that's about it.
But we've been working hard. But now we wait until it's hot so we can work on it.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till it's scorching hot, then we're gonna start slugging bricks and trying to put cement in. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, all right, let's just end it. Stop it. Done. No fancy ending or any of that stuff. We'll just stop.
We'll show you some things around about town or about where we go, and then when we have an update to do for the property, next time we'll do it.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Bye now.